Hey Zips fans, Spencer German of the Zips Digital Network here with the head coach of the Akron women's tennis team, Brian Peters. Coach, opening matches of the season here this weekend. Obviously, you had Army yesterday. You guys fall 6-1 in that one. Today, wrapping up the weekend with 5-2 against Cincinnati in the loss. But again, positive and negatives to take away from the weekend as a whole. Just what were your overall thoughts?
Absolutely. Starting with the match yesterday, actually we felt pretty good. Tactically, the things that we're doing are really good. The game plans are great. The girls were open enough to implement those, which was nice. Where we fell short a little yesterday was consistency against a tough Army team. So with the first match back and having a week of practice, we're not expecting to play our best match, but we do want to play well. So we had a lot of good positive stuff to take out of that. Ceci played amazing against Army. She looked really, really good. And then as far as today goes, we had a couple good wins with Maruna and with Rita, which was good. The one thing I'm not happy with is the blown leads in doubles. We can't do that. I felt like we had pretty good control of those matches. And UC is a team that fights very, very hard. They're well coached. They got a nice group of players, and when we get those leads, we can't let them slide.
Obviously, like we said, it's early in the season, just the opening weekend. Just how do you feel where the girls are at this point in the season? You mentioned some of the things that they need to improve on a little bit, but just do you feel like they're in a place where you would sort of expect them to be at this point as you guys start getting into the long haul of the season ahead?
Yeah, good question. No, we don't panic or anything like that. Like I said, the first opening weekend, we're always trying to build. We're always trying to stay positive. We've got a great group here, and they're going to work hard. So this weekend also gave us a lot of good things that we can work on when we manage our time in practice. You kind of prioritize. You can see things that you do well, things that you don't do well, and then we're just trying to build it into our next match that we have coming up. So yeah, we're just going to, analyze this the way that helps us the best, and then just get pumped up and positive and get ready to do this again next.
Yeah, I heard you mention body language with the girls after the match here. Just how important is that? Because I don't know that people necessarily know what, when you think tennis, you think a lot of tactical stuff and the way you hit the ball and where you want to place it. And there's a lot that goes into it, but how important is body language in your success on the court as well?
Body language is incredibly important, and it's stuff that we actually work on a lot. And in general, it's pretty good. Today I was not happy a little bit with, not for the whole match, but in certain situations. Tennis is kind of a mental game, and as you build habits of if your body language is negative or positive, it has a direct effect on the next point. We always like to say, you have a short-term memory in tennis. You want to, whether you win it or lose it, you want to get to that next point and kind of have that same approach. And body language can have an influence on that. So I always like our girls to look good out there, to kind of have a smile a little bit and look like they're all right.
Well, you're right back at it next week with a chance to let that body language speak for itself a little bit. You guys got Oakland right back here at Latucci on Sunday, a week from today. Just what are you hoping to improve on over the course of this next week as you get ready for that match against them?
Absolutely, yeah, just consistency. Like I said, tactically they're fine. We're hitting great shots. I just think that our best way to improve is to make those more often. Right, just to make sure that our decision making is a little better on when we try to move the ball. That we can work on, and then just making sure that they're willing to commit to the longer rallies a little more. That'll help us out. If we just trim the unforced errors down a little bit, we'll be all right.
All right, well, that's it for this weekend, but you can come back right here to Latucci at 9 a.m. next Sunday, right here at Latucci as they continue their season. And, of course, you can follow along at GoZips.com with all things Akron women's tennis. Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thank you very much. Go Zips.